Collective, this is Debs and this is your new moon in Cancer collective reading. I hope you guys are well. It is lovely to be with you. In meditation, I simply saw someone sat on a park bench thinking to themselves, I should do this more often. I got the sense that this person may have either been stuck at home a great deal, or they may have simply been working really, really hard. I feel that whoever this person is on their own. This could be somebody older. So guys, if you're in your teens or in your 20s, this may not be your reading. This could be somebody who has reached a stage in their life where they've marched up the career ladder, they've done really well, but they're single. This could be somebody divorced. This could be somebody who's retired. There was a sense of, what can I do to allow me to be in this lovely, relaxed place in my life much more often? They were sort of, mulling things over. I feel collective, this is someone who is ready for a big shift in another direction. It could be emotionally, it could be physically. This person has been trying to think outside the box. Now, I don't feel this is somebody who's sitting on a lot of abundance, but they definitely have enough to live a comfortable life. Let's put it that way. So collective, this new moon in Cancer, occurring on July the 5th at 6:58 p.m. EDT, will be at 14 degrees and 23 minutes of Cancer. It's the ideal time to commit to our personal goals, appreciate family, friends, and our community, and to accept and offer support in whatever form it takes. We'll be concentrating on enhancing and building up our sense of stability and emotional security. This phase will affect those with personal planets and points at between 10 to 18 degrees of the cardinal signs of Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn most significantly. So collective, let's just get into this reading and see what comes through. The deck that I'm using is the Sanctus Concordia, and as you know guys, everything is down below. The link to my website if you'd like a reading, or the decks, and the link to join the channel if you're interested in membership. So collective, we have someone in life review. This could be somebody simply sat at crossroads in their life. This could be somebody who is going through a bit of midlife crisis. This could be somebody older thinking, well, what do I do now? Yeah. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the new moon in Cancer reading for the collective, 5th of July 2024. This person is digging out their mobile phone while sitting on the park bench, and they're just looking at emails. I'm hearing Gmails, and they're scrolling through and they're thinking, yeah, I'm just feeling a bit restless. This is somebody who may feel as if they've lost their path or they can't find their path. They may also be feeling very disconnected from other people, a little bit on their own, maybe. Male or female, Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I felt that underlying energy, and I'll explain. So we've got the Knight of Swords and the Death card. I feel that this is someone who underneath feels a little bit angry, disenchanted with life. Maybe this is someone who feels things haven't gone their way. It's as if, surely at this point in my life, I should be able to relax and just be happy. But there is a restlessness coming through. This is someone who may be on the edge with a few people. Maybe swinging from feeling a little bit emotional to feeling a bit testy, a bit angry. May have a tendency of snapping at people without really meaning to, because underneath there's a sense that things just haven't gone their way and they're just a bit cross about that. This may be someone who, because of that emotion, very up and down, a little bit erratic, you never know what this person's going to say or do. It may have caused people to sort of distance themselves. Oh, well, whenever I talk to this person, I don't know whether or not they're going to bite my head off or whether or not they're going to burst into tears on me. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, so we don't communicate any longer. This may be someone who feels as if people have started to avoid them, and it's making them feel worse. So guys, this may well be a difficult cycle that this person is wanting to break, but they know that they have to take charge themselves. There's no one else to do it. I don't feel this is someone who's blaming anyone in particular for their situation, for their status, single, right? I think this is simply someone who feels, when is life going to pick up, you know? But it starts with the internal self. So collective, Two of Pentacles. This is someone who may have been keeping themselves busy so they didn't have to think too much about the future. Keeping themselves busy with day-to-day life. This is somebody who may still work. This is somebody who, if they're retired, they've kept themselves busy at home, various projects, redecorating, whatever this is, just to keep their mind off the fact that they feel a little bit stuck. This might be somebody who is looking into the future and feeling it's not clear. Everything's a bit clouded. Will I ever meet someone? Will I spend the rest of my days by myself? I hope I can manage, you know. These sort of questions have been pushed to the back of this person's mind because they simply didn't want to dwell on them. But I feel as if these questions are coming up to the surface now, and this is someone who is feeling they need to take charge somehow of their life. Something has to change. Nine of Pentacles. This is someone with a decent amount of financial stability. This isn't somebody who is sitting on the Ten of Pentacles, but they work very hard to give themselves a comfortable life. This is someone single. They're contemplating what to do next. They're just feeling a little bit lost. In the past, Nine of Cups. So this is someone who may have gone out, they may have socialized, they may have enjoyed the money coming in. This is somebody who may have been very career focused in the past. They had a good time with the Nine of Cups. After that time, they began to feel stressed, Nine of Wands. Now, either this is someone who played the field up until, I don't know, they were in their 40s and then turned around and realized that everyone had got married, everybody had had kids, and they were sort of left. Maybe this person felt a little bit left on the shelf. Or whether or not this person spent quite a lot of money in the past and is now sitting in a very comfortable place, possibly a very nice home, but thinking to themselves, I'm missing my calling. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going from here on. Sitting in limbo. In this person's thoughts, Page of Wands. This is someone who is seeking inspiration. This is someone who is trying to get excited about life again, pulling themselves up out of a little bit of an emotional mindset. You know, waking up in the morning feeling a bit disgruntled, and then maybe the next morning waking up feeling a little bit sorry for themselves, a little bit teary. I don't know what's wrong with me. For those of you who are wondering, I don't feel this is a female going through menopause or something like that. I simply feel this is someone who has reached a stage in their life and simply doesn't know where to go next. Or they don't really know if they're on the right path. Should I be continuing on the path that I've been walking down for quite a while? Should I carry on? Because they're missing that spark. In the immediate future, guys, wow, 10 of Wands. Okay. The energy is going to get heavier, I've got to admit, until I'm hearing breaking point. And I don't think this is someone who is going to have a nervous breakdown or something like that. I simply feel that this is someone who's going to be sitting in a particular moment of time in the immediate future, thinking to themselves, something has to give. I can't sit here feeling like this much longer. In this person's fears, Four of Pentacles, fearing that they may not be able to survive on their own, fearing that they're not going to be able to give themselves the life that they're enjoying now. So this is somebody who's worried that if they stay single, even though they're sitting on a relative amount of stability at the moment, it's not going to last for, say, the next 20, 30 years. They're slightly worried about that. In the environment is someone sat in the Eight of Swords. Somebody's in their head trying to figure out what the main issue is with this person. Could be a family member, could be a best friend, could be somebody that this person works with. Whoever this is trying to figure out what's wrong with this person. Why are they so up and down with me? Why have they changed? What this person is hoping for is, I'm hearing, to continue to sit in isolation. Interesting. This is someone who may not be comfortable being social. This is someone who may soak in other people's energy. They may not be comfortable in crowds of people. They may steer away from noisy environments. This is someone extremely sensitive. And they've got more and more sensitive as the years have passed. But this is someone now facing a dilemma. I know I don't feel comfortable being around a lot of people. I know I don't feel comfortable in busy, hectic environments. But can I cope with this life, just me, on my own, for the rest of my life? They're beginning to feel tired. They may be beginning to feel their age. As I said, this is not someone in their 20s. And they're starting to look ahead to their future, wondering what plans they need to put in place now in order to make themselves feel easier about things, slightly more at peace. They've been sitting in their head a great deal. Now the outcome is the Queen of Swords. Whoever this person is going to be communicating with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini female, or this is someone who's getting real with themselves. Let's look at my life. Let's look at my foundation, my finances. This is someone evaluating their health. This is someone who is thinking about needing fresh energy in their life somehow. Clarification for this person, the Moon. Cancerian energy for some. This is someone who hasn't voiced their fears about the future. This is also someone who's sitting, again, feeling very emotional and a little bit nervous about what lies ahead. Wow, guys, Nine of Swords. This is someone who can't let go of the fear that they're just not going to be happy in the future. But the fear is overtaking them now when I don't actually think they've got much to worry about. They're thinking almost too far ahead. Rather than enjoying their life now, and this is someone who is lucky enough to have a stable foundation. This is someone lucky enough to have things in their life to keep them busy. This is someone who's doing relatively well, but they keep dwelling on 20 years' time. They keep worrying whether or not they're on the right path, rather than enjoying the path that they're on at this present point of time. They could be overanalyzing, overthinking, creating stories in their head pertaining to events that might happen in the future, which could cause them to feel stressed, when actually they don't have a great deal to feel stressed about. This is someone sitting in fear of what might happen in the future. That is what we're looking at, collective. Whoever's sitting in the Eight of Swords, this is someone who may live at a distance with the energy of the world. Three of Cups. This is someone who wants to try and lift this person up out of the energy they're sat in, but they have no idea how to do it. Because they don't know what's caused the main issue. What's the root of the issue? Why is this person sat in so much fear? Because from this person's point of view, as someone looking into this person's life, things are pretty good. They've got a stable home. They've got money in the bank. Yes, you know, they're not sitting on thousands, but they're comfortable. They've got their health. This person has no idea why, whoever this is stressing out to the point that they are. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this is someone who has been sat in the past, in nostalgia. Why didn't this work for me? Why didn't that work for me? That would have been wonderful if it would have happened, but it didn't. This is someone who may have a tendency, dare I say it, of looking at the glass half empty. This is someone who may feel that life should have been better for them. But I don't think that they're viewing their situation correctly, because they're not being objective. This is someone who, from other people's points of view, is actually living a very good life. But this person doesn't seem to think so. And so whoever this is sitting looking at the Death card. This is someone who's already thinking of them reaching old age. What am I going to do in the winter years of my life? And they're becoming very short with people. Knight of Swords, very short, very sharp. Because of this underlying fear of, am I going to be okay in 10, 20 years' time? They're sitting in the past. I should be in a relationship. I should have made more money. I should have become famous. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But they're not realizing that compared with other people's lives, they're actually in a pretty good place. They're in a pretty good place. They just can't see it. It's all relative, right? It's all relative. So it may well be that this is someone who is beginning to understand that they don't necessarily need to change anything in their life. They just need to stop sitting in the past, sitting in what if, and embrace the present, rather than worrying about what may never happen. So let's get into this and see what comes through. This could simply be someone waking up to the fact that they need to change their mindset. Stick a smile on their face, enjoy their day, rather than sitting there worrying about the future. Because we can't do anything about the future. It's all in the divine's hands. It's all about how we react to various experiences and life's lessons. Do we embrace the lessons, pick ourselves up and move forward, continue on? Or do we sit dwelling on things that have happened that we're not happy about? Okay. So Archangel Michael, what is this person's energy at this point of time? They're sitting in a relatively comfortable place, Nine of Pentacles. They're very busy, but they're sort of sat at crossroads. What's on their mind? Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who may work very, very hard. This is somebody who could be an entrepreneur. This is someone who might have been in too much, isolated too much. May have been their choice up until this point of time. Seven of Wands. This is also someone who's become a little bit of a hermit in the nicest sense. This is someone who's pushed people away. No, I'm busy, I'm working. No, I've got too much to do. Yes, well, I can't go out because I've got this to manage or that to manage. This is someone who has caused people to detach from them because they're never available. Or people move towards them, but this person doesn't seem happy to be social. Oh, okay, someone else I'm going to have to push away because I'm busy. Yeah, this is somebody who may feel stressed, thinking, well, I've got to work really hard because it's just me. If I had a partner to support me, it will be different. Or if I had my mortgage paid off, it will be different. This is someone who is very, very stressed about their financial future. But it's making them feel unhappy because all they're doing is working. That is it. Literally, that is it. This is someone who may have gradually lost touch with friends. It might be that friends move from the area. They're living in different countries. It could be they got married, they had kids. This is the quintessential career person, male or female, who may have spent their life trying to build up a certain amount of financial security, but they may not have saved as much as they should have done in the past because they enjoyed themselves. Nine of Cups. They kicked up their heels, they had a few luxurious holidays, they bought a nice car. Whoever this person is didn't really think about the future in the past. Now they're finding themselves in a situation where they're slightly worried because they find themselves on their own. It's become a bit of a vicious cycle. Four of Swords. Yes. Yes, it's become a vicious cycle of working to the point of exhaustion because they're worried they're not going to be able to support themselves in the future. But by doing so, they've pushed everyone away because they've got no time to socialise. So they're not even giving themselves a chance to meet anyone. This has become a bit of an unhealthy cycle. Overworking and pushing people away through fear that they're not going to be able to support themselves on their own as an independent person in their future. Whereas they don't have time to socialise, to meet anyone because they're working so hard, feeling as if they're never going to meet the right person. So something has to change. All my life I've just worked and that's it. The Devil. This is someone who might have become obsessed with pushing people away. People are just going to hurt me. People are going to deceive me. People are going to cause me to have to sort of step off the hamster wheel, and I've got to keep the hamster wheel going because I've got to earn money because I'm probably not going to meet anyone. This is someone who's become obsessed with that. It's become unhealthy. This is somebody, if they're an entrepreneur, who may spend 95% of their time in an office or at home. They don't have a lot of time to go out and enjoy themselves. It's become a pattern of behaviour that up until this point of time they haven't seen clearly. Yeah, they've been in denial. Two of Swords. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm looking after myself. In the past, I feel this person enjoyed themselves, kicked up their heels. but they may not have wanted to get married, or they may not have met the right person. This is someone who may have matured later on in life. So when other people were getting married, having kids, this is somebody who may have stayed single. Yeah. This is sort of work hard, play hard in the past. Yes, and they were very successful. People looked up at them. They may have made a decent amount of money. They may have enjoyed a few relationships, but none of them lasted for whatever reason. They may have been taken advantage of by a few people in their life. They may have felt, oh my goodness, you know, I just come across people who don't treat me very well, people that lie to me, deceive me, people that want to be codependent on me. This is someone who had their fair share of difficult relationships. And because of that, I think this person just thought, to hell with it, I'm going to concentrate on my career. That's the best thing for me to do. Because if I can't find someone loyal and stable and someone who's going to be trustworthy, I may as well just work. And that's what they did. With the Nine of Wands, though, they realised that they were feeling quite tired. Could be emotionally, could be physically. Because this is someone coping with life on their own, having faced disappointment in the past. Yes. But they didn't tell many people about the fact that they were feeling a little bit down, feeling a little bit depressed. They just kept working. They just kept working. Whilst living in the past. What might have been. Guys, yeah. Thinking about the various scenarios that brought them heartbreak in the past. So this is someone who turned to their career because it was the only stable thing that made them feel good about themselves, about their life. I'm successful in my career. That's enough. But they're getting to the point now when they're realizing it's not enough. So I think what we're dealing here with, collective, is someone who is heavily into their job, their career, their work. So I don't think this is someone retired, and I definitely don't feel this is someone in their 20s. This is someone who may never have met the right person. This is someone who may have spent most of their time working, so they didn't go out and socialize. Now they're realizing that life has become a little bit heavy. They're tired of working so hard. They're tired of being on their own, but they keep shutting people out. Again, simply fearful of being heartbroken. So it's a bit of a challenge. What they're thinking about is, Page of Wands, I need to be inspired. This is someone who's beginning to feel as if they need a change, but they don't quite know what they need to do in order to lift themselves up out of this energy. They may have been thinking, well, I need to pick up a new hobby, or perhaps potentially I need a holiday. But they feel as if they want something a little bit more permanent than that. This is someone who wants to move, I feel, out of this energy, and they do want change. I think they've been pushing against change in the past. They're ready to do something pretty drastic because nothing else has worked. They can't get out of this heavy energy, this 10 of Wands. Justice. This is someone who's now realizing they need work-life balance. They may be looking at their job contract. They may be looking at the time that they spend working, realizing it's too much. It's too much. But sitting in a little bit of internal conflict. If I don't put so much effort into my work, I'm not going to be bringing in the level of salary that I have been. Whether or not it's working up the career ladder in a company, whether or not this is somebody working as an entrepreneur, they're slightly nervous because I think this is someone who's getting to the point where they know that they have to start pulling back from working as hard as they have been. But they're very worried that if they do so, it's going to damage their future financial stability. So this is a quandary. Six of Pentacles. What they're realizing is the money that they're earning is going out just as quickly. This is someone who may be earning a decent amount of money, but they may also have high lifestyle costs. So this is someone who, as they've headed up the career ladder, got promotion after promotion, their environment has become more luxurious. They may have bought themselves a new car, expensive clothes, lovely pieces of furniture. As their salary has increased, so has their living costs. And they're looking at this. What they're realizing is, if I take my foot off the gas, I'm not going to be bringing in enough money to live the lifestyle that I've been living. But is it all that if I change my lifestyle? Surely, if I work less, I'm going to be happier. Because at last, I'm going to have the time to really start enjoying my life, going out and meeting people, going on day trips, doing a bit of traveling. So this is someone who's realizing that their lifestyle is the problem. I have to now earn a certain level of money because I'm sitting in a 3-bed house. I've got a pretty high mortgage to pay, you know, or I'm in the middle of the city. I'm sitting in a 2-bed flat. It's really expensive. But this is someone who's realizing that they are ready for massive change, huge change. So in the immediate future collective, we have a 10 of Wands and we have the 8 of Swords. Now, whoever this person is beginning to realize they can't carry on the way they have been. It's just too much. Whoever is in the environment is really worried about them because they can see the pressure that they're under, that they put themselves under in order to continue this lifestyle. And they're beginning to realize that this person has become exhausted and they're simply not enjoying their life. This person is realizing it, the person in the environment. They may have touched on this previously with this person. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a work colleague. But whoever this is has pushed them away and sort of said, no, I'm fine. Leave me be. I've got work to do, you know? So they've left them to it. But this is someone who's coming to understand that what this person actually needs is to end the cycle of overworking in order to afford a certain lifestyle and to actually get out there and enjoy their life. Because again, this is not someone in their 20s. This could be somebody who's become addicted to their career, addicted to earning money, who's now possibly in their 40s or 50s or even 60s, right? On their own. This person can see it. But up until this point of time, whoever this is feeling all stressed, feeling under the weight of work, they've been unable to recognize this. Until now. Until now. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords for the collective? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing the beginning of September. So guys, I know we're in July, But it may well be that whoever this person is thinking to themselves, I'll ride out July, I'll ride out August, but during those 2 months, I'm going to put a plan in place to make a very big change in my life, which I feel this person is going to put into progress at the beginning of September. Because with the 10 of Wands, they're realizing they can't do this anymore. So whoever this person is having a conversation with a person that's all stressed out, almost wanting to brainstorm with them. What could you do to drop this heavy pressure on your shoulders? Dev's idea. What can you do to relieve the stress? You're doing too much. You're taking on too much. You're exhausted. You're always working, right? So what is this person sat in the Eight of Swords saying? The Magician. They're letting this person know who's exhausted, I'm hearing, that they could manifest a very different life. Okay, what else are they saying? The Hangman. Could be a Pisces. Whoever this person is saying, I've seen you self-sacrificing. I've seen you keeping yourself stuck because of the lifestyle that you're determined to hang on to. But you're depleting yourself and you're getting angry. You're testy. You're very short with people because you've got to keep earning in order to give yourself the lifestyle that you become accustomed to. It's simply unhealthy. What is this person saying? Three of Pentacles. What this person is saying is you're doing the work of 3 people. What else is this person saying? Yeah, 8 of Wands. You're flying by the seat of your pants. You're sending out emails left, right and centre. You're bringing in clients or you're working late at the office. You're exhausted. Yeah, what else are they saying? Judgment. You need a massive life change. Yes. 7 of Cups. Whoever this person is saying you have options in front of you to change your situation. Why don't you consider that? It would mean a change of lifestyle. This is somebody who may be suggesting selling a property or getting out of an expensive rental flat, moving even to a different area if this person is an entrepreneur, or moving out of the city where they may have a high-flying job and finding a job in a local town. That means that, you know, property prices are cheaper, living expenses are cheaper. They're basically saying you're going to burn out if you don't make a change. All right, so what is this person saying? Sat in the 10 of Wands. Yes, 2 of Wands. I have been sat at crossroads, thinking about my life, wondering how long I can continue this for. The truth is, Page of Swords, yes, something major has to change, and it is to do with this person's lifestyle. Yeah. Collective. 5 of Swords. This person may also have recognized that every time they considered making a change, they sabotaged that decision. It might have been in the back of their mind for quite a long time. The major issue is I've got a lot of monthly expenses, whether it's rent, mortgage, subscriptions, simply lifestyle costs. This is someone who's been made aware of that, but they haven't done anything about it up until this point of time. I think at this point of time, they're realizing something has to give. They don't just need a 2-week holiday. They don't just need to pick up a different hobby. It's their lifestyle and the amount of work it takes to maintain that lifestyle that's been causing them to feel stressed. They recognize it and they're admitting it to this person. So what are they going to do? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone who may say to this person, well, I'm going to work really hard for the next couple of months. I'm going to bring in as much money as I can. And then I'm going to make a change. All right, what are they going to do? 8 of Cups. I think this is someone who's going to physically move out of where they've been living. If this is an entrepreneur, this is someone who's realizing that they could live anywhere and do what they do. This is someone who may have an online business, for instance. They don't need to be in the area that they're in, which could be quite expensive. This could be somebody who's worked really hard to gain stability, and they may now be living in a lovely apartment, or they may be living in a lovely home, a lovely house. This is someone who's realizing, well, it is just me. So why do I need to live in this particular property? They're really thinking about this. This is someone who's going to move out of a house into a 1-bed flat. Move out of an expensive area to somewhere cheaper. This may be somebody, if they are in a 9-to-5 job, who is deciding to look for a local job where they feel far less stressed and where the living expenses are a lot more reasonable. They're realizing that they need a lifestyle change. What is the energy between these two? Yeah. This is a series of conversations, or it could just be one very long, serious conversation where whoever this is, family member, friend, is saying to this person, I think this is the best thing you've ever decided to do. Because you're exhausting yourself, you've pushed away people because you're always too busy, you don't have any social life. What's the point? Life is short. You need to get out of this endless cycle of earning a certain level of money to afford the lifestyle you're living. It's ridiculous. Because you're not happy. This is someone who may love their career, but it's got to the point where they're having to work so hard to simply maintain their lifestyle that they're too tired to enjoy where they are. Too tired to enjoy the lovely property, too tired to enjoy the lovely environment they're in. So what is the point? So collective, let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. This is this person deciding to speak the truth. Now, if this is a masculine, this could be a masculine in their feminine energy. Okay. Yeah, Page of Cups. I think this person is going to be communicating with someone to say, I'm sorry, but this is my decision. This could be someone communicating with a landlord. This is somebody communicating with a community of people, clients. This could be somebody speaking to a boss. I am so sorry, but this is my decision. I can no longer take on the volume of work that I have been. I'm going to be moving to a different area. This is a massive change. What is this person doing? The Tower. They're blowing up their circumstances. They're blowing up their circumstances. They're moving. Chariot. It's as if I'm out of here. Wow. I'm gone. I'm doing this. And the inspiration's kicking in. Knight of Wands. I'm doing this. Why didn't I do this before? Ace of Pentacles. This is someone moving. Now, collected, this could be someone moving to a different area for a job. Much less pressure, lower salary, but then the living expenses in a local town would be a lot less than in the city. This could be somebody, if they're an entrepreneur, who's leaving an expensive area or a large property, downsizing to maybe halve their living costs so they don't have to work at the pace that they have been. Yes, collective, and I can already feel the energy change in this reading. It's very strange. It's as if the heaviness is lifted. Yes, because with the Three of Wands, this is someone now who's looking out over that horizon, thinking to themselves, what a relief. I can now think about enjoying the rest of my life, rather than staying in this toxic cycle of overworking to afford this lifestyle. What have I been doing? Yes, collective. And there is going to be a fortunate turn of events. So a job may come up in a local town. It might be the ideal time. Or this person may find the ideal tiny property that they're happy to move into. They may have to downsize. They may have to get rid of furniture. But I feel this is someone who is looking forward to living a simpler life. Yeah, this has been long awaited for whomever this is for. Six of Swords, they're moving to calmer waters. This is somebody who may be moving out of a high-rise apartment in the city, moving to somewhere near the water, near a lake, near a river. Yes. It's time. Yes. The Fool. It's a little bit risky. They're thinking, my goodness, I'm going to miss the city lifestyle, or I may miss being in an exclusive area. But this is someone who's realizing that they need to do this. They put themselves under so much pressure to maintain this lovely lifestyle. But what was the point if they didn't have any time to enjoy themselves? So this is a massive change of direction in order for this person to begin to really enjoy the next 20, 30 years of their life. Do we have a final card, please, Michael? Thank you. Temperance. Yeah. This is someone who's going to take their foot off the gas. If they've been working 7 days a week as an entrepreneur, they're going to make sure that they have a full weekend to simply enjoy their life. This could be somebody who is taking on a job where the hours are 9 to 5. They may previously have gone into the office, worked 8 o'clock until 7 most days, sometimes went into the office at the weekends. They're not doing that anymore because their living costs have decreased to the point where they don't have to work at the pace that they have been. This person may have time to socialize, so may now end up meeting someone. This is somebody who may join various societies in the area, so they have a chance of meeting new people, gathering together maybe a new group of friends. Maybe this is someone who's exhausted themselves with overworking, so now they're able to concentrate on their health. This is somebody who may be taking time off to have lovely walks into the countryside. This is somebody who may now have the time to visit a local gym. And so as a consequence, the stress is going to lift, their health is going to improve, and they're going to start really enjoying their journey, which is life. Yes, collective. So this has been a lovely reading. I really hope that it's inspired the right group of people out there. Let me know in the comments, of course, as always, if this is your story. Take care of you. Enjoy this new moon in Cancer. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.